Hi guys, just want to do a quick video to say thank you and show some gratitude. Last week we achieved our first big milestone of 1,000 downloads. Now I know to some people that might not be a big deal, but as I'm sure you know, the Couture 303 podcast is a one-man band basically. I do it all myself on a relatively low budget. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, thanks to everybody who's tuned in on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube and all the other platforms as well. Really appreciate it, and I'm going to keep doing them. As long as I've got people to interview and people are listening and enjoying them, I'll keep doing them. So to everyone out there who's listened to the show, downloaded it, shared it, liked it, put a comment, whatever, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll keep doing them. So to answer a couple of questions, one of the questions I've been asked quite a bit is about my equipment. So the microphones I'm using is these, and I'll put a link in the description. That was part of this pack, whichever side it's going to be. Which I bought from Gear for Music, and the pack contained 2 mics, 2 boom arms, all the mounts, all the cables and an audio interface. But I upgraded my audio interface and bought this, again, which I don't know which side it's going to be when I put it up in post. I got this from Gear for Music, and it's a fantastic bit of kit, and because of this additional piece of kit as well, the adapter, I can now do remote podcasts, which opens up a plethora of opportunities. Obviously, if I'm interviewing the likes of, a DJ or an MC who's down south, I haven't got to travel to them, they haven't got to travel to me. I can do it either over the phone or via Zoom call. So expect some more, a broader range of guests coming soon. Another question I've asked quite a bit is, am I going to do video podcasts? Possibly. I'm not 100% sure. It does take quite a bit of work to do a video podcast, because obviously you've got the audio to edit as well. You've got to sync it up to the video, and then you've got to edit the video as well. And it's the setup as well, So obviously, taking everything into consideration, a couple of people have asked me about video podcasts, and it is something I will potentially do in the future. Hence the reason I'm doing the likes of this today, just as a little test. But the majority of people who listen to my podcasts only listen to it. They don't watch it, they listen to it while they're walking the dog, on the train, in work, in the gym, driving to work, whatever. So, although video podcast is something I'm almost certainly do in the future, I'm not going to do it just yet. But I thank you for your questions, and we will look at that moving forward 100%. Another question I've been asked quite a bit is future guests. So I thought, what better time than put a video out and announce some of them guests to you. So, in no particular order, we've got MC Cox. MC Cox is a fantastic MC from Birkenhead. He's well established. He's been around since the early 90s. He's MC'd for Fabio, Groove Rider, Goldie, to name a few. Character, really fun guy, and he's got a couple of stories to tell, so really looking forward to that one. Another guest we've got coming up is DJ Mark Simon. Now, anyone who survived the 90s will know that name, synonymous with clubs like The State, The Buzz, the 051, Reminisce, and he's still rocking it today, still gigging all the time, still doing some fantastic things. So really look forward to speaking to Mark about his past and what he's up to today. The JFMC, one of the most well-established MCs in Liverpool, again, still rocking it today, still smashing out the sets. He's producing music, he's hosting nights, he's doing all sorts. So really looking forward to catching up with Jerry on that one. DJ Les Calvert. I'm happy to announce that Les has agreed to do a podcast with me. I think we're going to do that in his Mode studio where he does his training. Again, anyone from Liverpool or beyond will know Les's name, a real heavyweight in the Merseyside area. And the final guest we're going to announce for the Couture 303 podcast is another hardcore heavyweight, MC Lively. Obviously paired up with Vibes in the 90s and beyond, MC Lively is one of the most well-respected and well-established MCs in the hardcore community. And just as a final note, if you yourself or you know anyone who's a DJ, an MC, a music producer, or an events promoter from the past or from the present, just get in touch. The email will be on the screen somewhere. I don't know which side it's going to be yet. I haven't done it. Yeah, the email will be on the screen somewhere. Get in touch with me directly, and we'll try and sort something out. I can do the podcast at your home, at my home, or we can do it remotely via Zoom or via the phone. Just happy to hear anybody's story. Like I say, you don't have to be an established name. You just have to be a likeable character, have a story to tell, and we'll put you on there, and we'll get you out there, and we'll get your story shared. So that's it, guys. Just a short video. Don't want to take too much of your time. First and foremost, just want to say thank you to everybody who's downloaded and watched and listened to the podcast. It really means a lot to me. I know 1,000 isn't a big number to some people, but for someone like myself, if I haven't got a massive social media platform, I'm a one-man band, I do it all myself on a relatively low budget, you know, so to me 1,000 is a really big number. So thank you to everybody who's tuned in, and I hope you enjoy the future shows as well. Thanks again to Lee Hall, to Edge MC, to DJ Macca, to Rob Cain, to MC Cyanide and DJ Vibes, my guests who I've had on in the previous shows. Without you guys, I couldn't do it. It's as simple as that. Without your stories to tell, I'd just be sat there on my own, chatting on, and no one wants to hear that shit, do they? So yeah, thanks again to everybody who's been a guest so far. Thank you to my guests coming up in the future. And that's it, guys. Be safe, have fun.